As an agent, are you tired of going to settlements and driving all over the place just to sit around and watch people sign paperwork? It's a big problem and a major time waster. So check out this week's episode of Agent Hacks. I'm going to go over how to most efficiently schedule settlements and some bonus hacks that if you have the ability to do it, it's going to free up a lot of your time. The real estate industry is full of people doing things a certain way because that's how they always have been done. These are not those techniques. If you want to get punched in the throat with the most aggressive and innovative ways to generate business and run your real estate practice, check out Agent Hacks. Welcome to Agent Hacks. I am Tom Toole and I appreciate your attention here. Today what we are talking about is going to settlements, how to best schedule them to fit your schedule, to fit your daily routine so that they're not turning into a major time waster. So let's talk about this. And there's the buyer side and there's the seller side. So on the seller side, if you're representing the listing, I'm going to say something that's a bit controversial. Some people don't like it, and you have to have the budget and the staff to be able to do this. If you're the listing agent, don't go to settlement. Get someone or hire someone on your team as a closing coordinator that can attend on your behalf and instruct all your sellers at the initial appointment to sign a deed package. Again, we're talking about Pennsylvania here. Sign a deed package in advance so all the documents are done, they know what the charges look like, and you're not having to go to these settlements and watch the buyer sign their mortgage documents. That is a major waste of time. One of the challenges is that settlements aren't where the property is, and sometimes you sell properties that are a half hour, 45 minutes from your office, so there's a lot of travel time involved. So all of a sudden, yeah, it's only maybe an hour long, but with travel time, let's say it's a half hour away, you're looking at 2 hours just to go to a closing and to sit there and watch people do something. And then if you compound it and you're doing, let's say 20 deals a year, which is a big number, that's about 7 times the national average, all of a sudden you've spent a week of your year traveling and going to settlements. Think about that. That is a major time waster. So if you have the budget to do it, hire a closing coordinator. What we did at our team, we have an amazing closing coordinator. Her name is Cheryl Vaughn. Cheryl, thank you for everything you do here. She was a former title clerk at Weichert Title and has handled almost 5,000 settlements. So not only is she well equipped to handle this on our part, I can focus on income producing activities and the most important things for our clients to do. So our clients have representation there, but also the best use of my time is not sitting at settlements. Now, if you're on the buyer side, a little different. And what I would say here is that if you're working with a buyer, one, always schedule the settlement in your office. You're a little more involved on the purchase side. It's more important to be there on the purchase side. No question about it, because there may be questions about the docs, about charges, etc. It's not as easy as the seller side. So, one, schedule the settlement in your office no matter what. Number two, don't schedule the settlement first thing in the morning. That's when you should be on the phone making prospecting calls, setting up your day. Schedule it when you would normally schedule your appointments. There's a couple reasons for that. One, it fits your schedule. That's what business people do. They make things fit into their schedule, not the other way around. Number two, and equally important, is a lot of times these lenders are not ready first thing in the morning. The wire's not there. The docs aren't sent. So you're anticipating a 9 a.m. close, but then all of a sudden it's 1 o'clock before everything happens and your day is screwed. You spent all your time working around a settlement. So a 1 hour appointment with travel time is going to be 2 like we talked about. That turns into 4 or 5 hours or maybe an all day affair. Not productive, not efficient, not effective. So by having that in your office, you can still get to work. You can pop in and out of the room. Secondly, you're fitting it into your schedule when you have the time for appointments. And third, don't schedule these things at the end of the day, and don't schedule them on a Monday or a Friday. Because Mondays, these lenders just are getting in. They work bankers' hours. Not all lenders, but the majority of them, especially the underwriters and the big banks. So they aren't ready Monday or Friday unless the loan has been funded already and the docs have been sent. So all of a sudden, that settlement gets bumped in the next week, and now it's impacting your following week of what you're trying to do to bring in new business, sell more houses, and hit your goals. So think Tuesday through Thursday in the afternoon when you should be setting appointments. These are easy ways to make settlements more convenient, more effective, and fit better into your schedule. Now again, this stuff's a little controversial. I've heard some old school agents tell me that's what they do. no matter what, they're going to have them first thing in the morning and they're going to be there all the time. Let me tell you something. Just because it's always been done that way doesn't mean that's right. And this industry is full of those sort of mentalities and mindsets. And I'm challenging them all because the goal is to go sell more real estate and have a better quality life. Any questions? Ping me directly. Love to talk more about this topic. And thanks for watching this week's episode of Agent Hacks. We'll be back next week.